Welcome to the Great Koala Count. Conservation is everyone's business, and we want to give you an opportunity to directly help conserve koalas. And we've come up with a smart solution using a smartphone. So how do you get ready? The first thing is to register at koalacount.org.au. You need to sign in and become a member. If you're not already a member, just click here. We need you to pick a username, an email address where we can contact you on. We need your first name, your last name, and a password. Once you have registered, you will receive an email telling you you have become a citizen scientist. It's at that stage you're ready to download our smartphone app, BioTag. If you're using an Android phone, go to Google Play and type in BioTag. While if you're using an iPad or an iPhone, go to the App Store to download BioTag. So once you've installed the app, before you can use it, you'll have to log in with your username and password. When you open up BioTag, you have two available surveys, My Sightings and My Koala Walk. So let's go out and count some koalas, but please stay safe as you would on any bush walk or when you're out and about. Stay sun safe and stay hydrated. Watch out for cars and for snakes. I've chosen this location near my home. If it's private land, please make sure you've got permission to search. And other considerations might be, are there gum trees around? Is the local history of koalas being in the area, but people aren't sure? We need to know this. We need to know where koalas are absent as well as where they're present. So here are some of my tips to help you find koalas when you're out looking. First of all, look up. Remember, the koala is usually going to be a little fuzzy ball way up in the tree. The weather will have an impact on where it is. If it's a hot, sunny day, the koala will probably be down lower in the tree, perhaps in the fork of the tree. If it's a cooler day, try looking further up the tree. The koala will usually be up high, out on a branch, trying to catch some sun. When you come to a tree, there's usually two indicators that will tell you if a koala has used it. The first one is looking for koala scats, that's koala poo, on the ground, or claw marks on the tree that tells you koala has been up it or at least down it at some stage. So I haven't seen any koalas today, so instead of going to My Koala Sightings, I'm going to go to My Koala Walk so I can let people know I've searched this area. I mark my GPS location so people know where I've been, and I've seen lots of kangaroos, so I'm going to mark kangaroo in as the common animal and submit. If you do see a koala, go to My Koala Sightings. Mark your GPS location so we know where you are, and take a picture of the koala. A little tip for these little brown fuzzy blobs in the tree is to make the koala the centre of your screen. This way it will be easier to spot once you're looking back on the photos. And we've asked a few observational questions, such as, is it male or female? Don't worry if you can't tell us, just choose the option unsure. Remember, koalas are a wild animal, so please do not approach them or interfere with them. If you think you've seen an injured koala, please contact your local wires carer. So how do we use all of this data we're collecting?
The way we've designed the sets of questions is so we can look at a pattern across the landscape. So we can relate it to the underlying maps of where the water is, the soils, the distribution of houses, cars, roads. What we want to do with the data is to look at the pattern to see what are the patterns of landscape change, of rising temperatures or decreasing rainfall, or tree planting or not tree planting, to see how animals move across the landscape. It's not an individual tree, it's not an individual place, it's not an individual koala, it's the pattern of landscape change that is going to tell us how to look after the koalas. So the questionnaire has been designed to be able to look at the pattern of change across the landscape and the distribution and what causes the clumping, what causes the thin, where are the no koalas, and the analysis will be in the same way. So the data sets will be lodged in formal programs such as the New South Wales Atlas of Wildlife or Australia, Atlas of Living Australia, which have confidentiality arrangements, so we're not picking on individual places or people, but we're looking for the pattern across the landscape in something as big as New South Wales, which is 4 times larger than Britain. We want to look at what is the pattern, why are they here, where are they clumped, where are they not appearing, and where are they declining.
What an amazing animal. We can all work together to help conserve it. So come and register for the Great Koala Count. Use your smartphone, get your friends out, and let's all work together to make sure this animal remains Australia's iconic marsupial.